where there is another live situation developing in Riverlea. And we understand that this is a clash between local residents and suspected zamazamas in the area, or illegal miners. We understand also that police are there. So let's take you there live now. Hopefully we can also cross with our Nqobile Madlala, who is monitoring the story for us. Nqobile.
Well, Iman, we are definitely monitoring that situation that's taking place currently in Riverlea. Look, we were told by the residents that there was some shooting that they heard last night. This was in round about 8 o'clock, between 7 and 8 o'clock when they heard the shooting in the area. But of course, for this community, it's something that has been ongoing for quite some time. So they didn't think that it was going to result in something so big. But however, when they woke up in the morning, they found that there was somebody who was laying down here. And it seems like it's somebody known to the community. This community has been plagued by a lot of illegal mining, a lot of issues around illegal mining. People live in fear every day. Some of them even going as far as saying that they're scared to come out of their houses around about 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock because that's when it takes place. But I want to bring in the SAPS because at this very moment you will see that forensics is currently on the ground and they are combing the scene. But Masondo, this area has always been known for illegal mining. Is this situation related to what happened with that?
As for now, we cannot confirm to say this incident is related to the illegal mining that is taking place in this area. Because what really transpired is that our members were conducting a routine patrol on the main road here last night, just after 7 o'clock. When they spotted a Toyota buggy with 3 occupants who looked suspicious. The police tried to stop this buggy, but instead the driver accelerated. He ignored the police. It is then that the police gave chase to the buggy until the buggy went into this informal settlement. Mind you, it was dark already. So then the police went into search for the suspects who went inside the informal settlement. As they were inside the informal settlement, they heard gunshots, people firing shots at the police. So it's then that the police returned fire. So the shots were coming from the people that were in this informal settlement. So then there was a shootout last night. So we called the backup, went inside the informal settlement looking for those suspects, but unfortunately we couldn't find them then. So in the early hours of this morning, a passerby noticed a body that was lying here in this place, and then he alerted the police. Indeed, when we came here, that person was a certified dead. For now, we suspect that this person might have been killed during the crossfire last night. So, but that is part of the investigation because the body was only discovered this morning.
I think when we speak to some of the residents here, they've said that this person is somebody known to them. Have you been able to verify this?
Yes, the person that has been killed or the deceased, we understand he's one of the residents here at Zamimpilo informal settlement, but we don't suspect that he's an illegal miner. So he's known as one of the residents.
And just to understand, how bad is the illegal mining in this area, or crime as well in general?
As the area itself, Zamimpilo, is known to be harboring illegal miners. And as the police, we've conducted several operations in this area. Zama Umkoti operations have been conducted in this area. Our members from illicit mining, so they are always deployed in this area to combat illegal mining. And in as far as the firearms are concerned, we have recovered firearms before in this area. But what is important is that the people who are doing this, they are staying with the community, the very same community that is complaining now. So they are the ones that are harboring the illegal miners. So we are calling to the community to please come forward to stop harboring the illegal miners or the criminals. So we call to them to please work with the police to get rid of the illegal mining or the illegal miners that are in this area.
And just to conclude, if you could explain to us what is then the way forward now, because we know you're on the scene, but what is expected to happen?
Yes, for now we've opened a case of murder for investigation. So obviously then we will be conducting a post-mortem, so there will be investigation that is going on. So, but we are appealing to the community, as I'm saying that now, especially the police, the people who shot at the police last night, as I'm saying that they are staying with the very same community. Whoever has information that can help in the investigation, please let him come forward. He can anonymously call our Crime Stop number, which is 08600 1011. So, but for now, we've opened a case of murder for investigation.
Thank you very much for speaking to us. That's Mavela Masondo. He is the spokesperson for SAPS in Gauteng currently. And now I'm going to ask my colleague here, Kay, to just go off the tripod so we are able to walk and show you what is taking place where we are. So right behind us, you will see that is the body that they are speaking about. But we are going to move to the community because the community has been complaining about crime in this space. And you hear from Ubab Masondo explaining to us that this is nothing new. And we're going to try and get that reaction from the community. Sanmanan versus Sanmanan. Sanmanan Stanis Kazela Gonzagalan. In Lentina.
Sidinwa ngamaphoyisa angena apha ezamimpilo day and night ekoleka imali unobantu bakufiwe kanje nje kungenxa yabo babona bakoleka imali apha kule zamazama ibulalayo yiyo lento isidinayo kubo nangoku abasibopha apha emgaqweni xa ngabe simile apha emgaqweni bavalela umuntu nakho umuntu evenini bamvalelele butshisa itaya akalalanga la muntu zizibhamu amaphoyisa ayazula apha angena ayandina amaphoyisa aselanglahle wonke phofu amaphoyisa ingowaselanglahle kuphela wonke even nala abhalwe mining wathiwathi apha anti ayenzayo afika athathe utywala apha ngaphakathi athathe igenerator athathe izpeaker ayeke lento ayizeleyo afunana nemali nje amaphoyisa ngathi awarholi uphi uminister wamaphoyisa akazosixelela uba la wakhe amaphoyisa enza le nto na ngoba akabheka icele wayezila kuminister bheka icele namaphoyisa wakhe sathetha naye wasithembisa naye wade waphuma esihlalweni kodwa bengayenzi le nto eyenziwa ngala maphoyisa kaminister Mchunu uphi Mchunu namaphoyisa wakho ayasibulala lapha.
Mama, ngiyazi ukuthi lento inzima kakhulu. In fact, nabo sesibebechaza nje ukuthi anilalanga. Awungichazele yini kade nizwe izona?
Izibhamu apha okozidubulana apha. Amaphoyisa ubona iveni amaphoyisa ngapha ubona abanye abantu begijima apha. Sikhathele nje ilento akuqali ngoku abantu bafile last month kutshone kududula abantu abayi7 abangenatyala bengenzanga kwanto abangayiyona nephathi yemali yegolide bengabahlali kuphela sikhathele thina ilento yamali amaphoyisa lapha wonke phofu amaphoyisa isiyolanglahle kuphela wonke ngoba iveni ezingenapha ayolanglahle kuphela neFlorida neJohn Force iyangena zonke iveni ziyangena apha amaphoyisa makasi ayekusidina amaphoyisa akahambe ecaleni kwethu ngoba bawenza umsebenzi wawo la body lele pha ayinayo nemali yomncwabo nje mbilele kulaa ndawo uba ngabe bekuthiwa amaphoyisa aright befanele uba laa mntu akafanga lawa kulaa ndawo afele kuyo.
Niyamazi mama lo baba?
Siyamazi lo mntu yi-resident yalapha ekhaya ezamimpilo siyamazi.
Niyazi ukuthi bekwenzakalani izolo mhlampe ezizwa le mali?
Ungelixesha kudutyulwa nayo azalale kulaa ndawo asimazi nobunembumbulu nobunantoni nangokakulele kulaa ndawo abavumanga ukuthi sibone amaphoyisa sikhathele ngabo sisenomntana ode wakhubazeka olele esibhedlele ona 3 years obedutyulwe last month apha nomama kwaba bantu bayi7 amaphoyisa akho nto abayenzayo wethu ayikho into abayenza still kusadutyulwa nangoku kodwa abantu basikhathalela xa singena emgaqweni kungona basikhathalela abantu bazawusibopha ngoba akunamali apha emgaqweni uba bekuthiwa kunemali la bebezayaqala bawuthatha imali amaphoyisa sikhathele ngawo.
Siyabonga kakhulu mama. Well, just briefly, Iman, the community is saying that they're not happy with the police in general, the way that they have conducted themselves within the area. The residents are complaining about how they have been treated over time. They talk about the crime, which we understand has taken place in this area for some time. And they're saying that that is the major issue. They feel that the people that are not supposed to be arrested get arrested, but those that are supposed to be arrested, nothing happens to them. Let's try and get more views from the residents. If bezokhuluma siyacela nje nisichazele bomama yini le ndiniswa kangaka uma muthi amaphoyisa wasebenzi nina nithini.
Amaphoyisa selangila okokuqala one abantu kade kwasebafa la yiba bangene la bangena nabantu laba babo bezokoleka la ebusuku bekhumula inform le bayikhumula inform bezokoleka la kwade kwase kufiza ingane la kufa abantu la kurejiwe ingane la kufa abantu la abathandile lokuqala lelo sisi sikhathele sidiniwe sesi right ngabi amaphoyisa selangila siyabonga sawafuna siyabonga nje.
Manje kodwa mama I-crime ime kanjani la? Nihlala kanjani, phila kanjani makunje?
Siphila kabuhlungu sisangifuna uqamba manga. Kumele ulale ubhekile ngoba ibhamu every time every time salukhu usuke engaphumulwa ngalo ukuthi ibhamu. Hayi sesiyabonga silala kabuhlungu ulale ubhekile. Lapha sinezingane thina. Hayi sisi right.
Mhlambe iyona ngoba nikhona nabahlali ningathi iyona yiphi indlela engasizwa ngayo abahlali bala.
La sicela amaphoyisa straight ayawaselangila angakhona ukuthi hayi futhi John Foster hayi Brixton futhi sinamaphoyisa right azokhona ukusigada kahle asibe safe.
No, siyabonga. Well, the residents here are just feeling like they have been betrayed by the police. They talk about Langlach, the police station, which is not far from here. Iman, they're saying that police station itself has not been able to help the residents, mainly because they're saying that, well, these are allegations that they come in to get money, which is what they're referring to as ukolega, which basically means that they go into the community and take that money, in a sense, and they're saying that they take uniform off when they are going to do this. Of course, we're going to try to get that reaction from the police spokesperson who is currently busy with other medias to sort of understand if he is aware of these allegations that are currently being thrown to his police officers, especially because we can see the visibility that they're talking about at this point, and we know that the community is quite angry at this very point. I'm just going to ask to disturb you, my sister, and Masondo, we are hearing from the community, and apologies, colleagues, they're saying that there are allegations that police officers are getting money from the people that are doing illegal mining here. Is this true? Are you aware of this?
As you are saying, Mobile, that those are allegations. And we are appealing to the community members that are making those allegations that please let them come forward and give us that information so that we can have facts, so that we can start investigating to search if indeed our members are involved in this. You know, every bike has a unique call sign. So there's a number that you can see from the bike. There's a registration number that our members can take and give to us as the police so that we can see who are those members. So then we'll be able to identify them. So it's an allegation that we are taking serious. But we need information to those community members, because it's of no use for the community members to complain to the media and not give us that information. So we really need that information so that we can register a complaint and start investigating.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you, colleagues. Of course, he's continuing to speak with some of our colleagues on the ground, but I'm going to show you that scene is still very much active at this very point. We see all sort of police officers that are here. There's also forensics that is still combing the scene, Iman. And as you can see, the community is still very angry. The idea was that perhaps it's better for them to close the roads, mainly because they're saying that's the only time that they are heard, and that's the only time that their plea is heard by the people and the officials that are here. But of course, we are hearing also from the SAPS that if there are allegations, any form, which which we have heard from the community, and any concerns from the community, they should be able to provide that information so that these people that are getting money can be investigated. Of course, the bone of contention is that there is a gentleman you can see there in the van that has been already been arrested, and the community feels that that's not fair, mainly because they're saying these are people that would help them, and the police are arresting them, but they feel that the police have not been doing due diligence by this community. Riverlea has been plagued by a lot of crime, and let's see, because he is shouting, let's see if he can speak to us. Sir, why are you arrested?
No, listen here, ne. Kinna Thomas ne. The first thing, Komitlaka, Kilele, ne. Guys, let's close the road. So how do you mean? This thing is in law. Yes, it's in law. That's why I went, and the guys at the living to Highgate, they're coming also with a tie. I came to try to a tie, ne? I put it in front of you guys, I think. Then there's a millimeter inside. Said that I want to bend 10. But this one, he said to me, because we can I just ask that one, can we bend? Is it allowed with this thing? No, I'm here, look like. And stop someone, I will come to focus on the school. Put the other back. Me up here. And cure the air, cure the way me qua. Why this is not in law. I couldn't come here.
All right. Thank you, sir. So according to the person that's currently arrested at this point in time, he's saying that he basically asked if he can burn a tire, and he was told by one of the officials here that it is okay for him to burn a tire. It is part of the law, as they are the people that are protesting. And like I said, there are a host of residents that are here that are currently protesting, that are trying to vent out with regards to the issues that has been taking place in Zamimpilo informal settlement. You will see that there are also some areas here that are currently active, and you'll remember that not so long ago this suburban area would usually find some of the bodies in the area here where they would be robed in blankets, and they will be left there. Just not far from the robots, there's actually a shop. Some of those shops now no longer open after 7, after 8, mainly because they're scared that something might happen. They always spoke about the fact that their roads at night they cannot control because of the illegal mining that's taking place. So whether you are on the other side where these are suburban areas, or you are in an informal settlement, everyone here is worried about the crime that is taking place in this area. Iman?
Mavela Masondo, thank you for the update.